Hello everyone, my name is Megan and today I have a vintage book tag for you. I will be doing the Reader's Confession tag that was a few years ago. I have a secret private playlist on my account that is video ideas and it's fast approaching 200 videos, which is the max, or at least was the max for the number of videos that can be on a single playlist. So I'm like, I probably should start doing those ideas that I saved and haven't done yet. I believe the original tag was done by Bookish Cinders, but I don't believe they have any videos anymore, so I unfortunately cannot link you to that video. Question 1. Have you ever damaged one of your own books? Yes. Yes, I have. I am the type of person who is like, yes, I need a book while I'm going somewhere, so I would throw a book in my backpack or my bag, and I've had covers bend, I have had covers fall off, I have so many creased covers from just throwing it in a bag and the cover, it doesn't go in properly, and I'm so bad about that. That's why I love hardcover. That never happens with hardcovers. But probably the most notable damage to a book that I owned was my junior year in high school. I bought The Catcher in the Rye for school. The day I bought it, I literally got home from Barnes & Noble, had it on the table to do my homework assignment, and had a can of soda. A can of black cherry Shasta Cola. And I popped the can, then turned around because someone called my name, knocked the can over, and stained my Catcher in the Rye book a pinkish purple. Literally hours. It was hours old. And to be fair, no one tried to steal my book in school. I mean, everyone would have known it was mine. Question 2 is, have you ever damaged a borrowed book? Yes. I've never damaged a friend's book, but I am one of those horrible people that put Cheeto fingers in library books. Your fingers are not necessarily covered in Cheetos, but maybe chips or just, greasy, and you just leave those thumbprints all through the books. I have done that to so many library books. Question 3 is, how long does it take you to read a book? Is, a very interesting question because I have read 400-page books in a single day, and I started reading the Holy Bible as a freshman, as a challenge to myself to read the entire thing, and I have not yet completed it, and that was well over a decade ago. So, I went into high school in 2005, and I still haven't finished it. So that, very long time. But on average, if I commit to reading a book, it takes me about 2 to 4 days. If I really like a book, it's a day, 2 tops. If the book is going kind of slow, you're looking at maybe a week. That's usually about the amount of time I give myself for my TBRs. But thank you, Kat, for readjusting my camera. The 4th question is, what are some books that you haven't finished? I don't know if this means books that I have DNF'd or books that, I'm simply still reading. I have 2 separate shelves on my Goodreads. One is for books that I actually stopped reading, and the other one is for series that I have decided not to continue on with. Normally with books I DNF, I know that if I continue reading them, I'm going to give them a 1 star, and I don't want to give them a 1 star. I have only ever given out 5 1 stars, and every single one of them was a required reading school book. The next question is hyped books that you didn't like. For this, the first one that comes to mind is City of Bones and City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, the first 2 in her Mortal Instrument series. And then another hyped book that comes to mind is Twilight. I was kind of on the first wave of people who were like, I don't really like this book. And I stand by that. I did end up reading all 4 of them because I ended up needing to read them for school because every single one of our school discussions went to talking about this book, and it was very frustrating for me to sit there and be forced to read something that I did not particularly care for. The next question is, have you ever bought a book to make you look smart? And I wish I could say no, but the answer is yes. I once bought a chemistry textbook so that people would think I was studying chemistry, I was very bad at chemistry, and I convinced myself that the reason I was buying it was because I needed to, study, and this would help me study, having my own personal copy of the textbook. But yeah, it just kind of sat there. So people were like, oh, wow, you're taking chemistry. The other one is I bought a calculus study guide because I thought I was going to take calculus in high school. I was on that course until I hit pre-calculus honors, and I was just like, nope, my brain does not math. So I've never actually bought a book, like a literary book, to make me look smart, but I have bought other books, usually things that make me look like I can math or science well. And the next one is Name a Classic That You Didn't Enjoy. I in fact believe every single one of my 1 stars on Goodreads is a classic, but I do know I have one star that stands out above all of the others, and that is J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. I detest and abhor this book. I literally cannot stand The Catcher in the Rye. It is my most hated book of all time. My Catcher in the Rye, in addition to having the lovely black cherry Shasta Cola stain on it, was also heavily censored by me because I could not stand all of the times Holden Caulfield said GD. I literally went through with a black pen, and every time crossing out GD did not physically change the way the sentence sounded or the grammatical correctness of the sentence. I censored it out because no one needs to say goddamn that many times. I think I made my feelings on Catcher in the Rye pretty clear right there. I think I did. And the last question is, are there any books that you have never given back to someone? And I don't think there are. Alright everyone, that is it. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you want to keep seeing more of my content, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to see more of my past content, go ahead and click right here. Go ahead, click the video. And until next time, talk to you later.